Hello, hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 8 of our Path of Exile Beginners playthrough, playing as a Toxic Rain Pathfinder Ranger. Where did we get up to last time then? Well, we did quality up our bow. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that I didn't use my blacksmith's whetstones to get the quality up, but purely because I've only got 2 of them. If I'd have had maybe half a dozen or 8, I'd have probably got that to quality 20 before converting it with the Orb of Alchemy. But for now, at this level, it'll do. What have we got? We've got a precision gem here. Oh yeah, we got that as a quest reward, didn't we? But we have put on clarity for mana regen. And we've just got through the prison and killed Brutus. So we're still on the lookout for yellow items. We did get those unique leveling boots, so we can't be frozen. Increased movement speed, increased mana regen, a bit of dex and a bit of energy shield. So they're quite good for the leveling process. And we're now on the lookout for, I think level 16 we can get the Skitterbots, and at level 12 we can get Toxic Rain in place of Caustic Arrow. And then it wants us to try and get some sort of 4-link and get Mirage Archer in it. Now, a 4-link we ain't going to get in Act 1, I don't believe. That may be an Act 2 or 3 thing. I am keeping hold of this Cold Resist ring, purely because we've got an end of Act 1 boss coming up soon enough. And she deals cold damage. So we want to keep hold of that just in case we need to swap out maybe the maximum mana ring. We're also keeping hold of the chance to bleed because we have just lost that off our shrapnel ballista because this is no longer linked with a red. We'll see what drops. We're still looking for some yellows. Gloves, helm, rings, necklace, quiver would be nice. Belt would be nice as well. We've covered most of the basics, I think. We've covered... Let me just do that again. Hold on. We've covered the passive tree. We're levelling up through the guide. We've covered the build guide that we're following now as well, which is here somewhere. Here he is. So we're now heading across towards these evasion and life nodes. So we've covered the tree. We've covered the passive skills. We've covered the gems, active and support gems. We've covered sockets and links. We've covered a couple of vendor recipes. We've covered the most important part of this game, which, in my opinion, is this help menu. Every time you get a new help topic pop up, read it, guys. Read it and inwardly digest. There's one here now for the labyrinth. Because we've done that first trial, we've got one here for the labyrinth. And that's what the labyrinth map looks like. So it's multiple layers, 3 boss fights in it, and the boss is quite tough. Loads of traps and everything in it. It's a really good design, this labyrinth, and the layout changes daily. It's excellent. But look through this. Look through all of these help sections here. It's a really, really great tool for a new player. Now, I've gone slow enough, I think, to show you the basics now. You should be able to plough through. Let me know if you are ploughing through, where you're up to, what level you've got to, what you're running, if you're running the Toxic Rain or if you've gone for a different build completely. What I'm going to do is just speed it up a little bit, I reckon. Let's get into the next zone, the Prisoner's Gate. We're still going to do all the optional quests and things. But I think we can probably just speed it up a touch. So let's go for it, shall we? Now, one thing I need to check in a second, I'll do it after this fight, is that my aura is on. It is on. You can see my mana reservation there. We'll still pick up blues for now. We've got a greater life flask that's blue. Other than the blue flasks, I'm really looking for superior. The same with gems. Superior flasks, superior gems. Let's identify that. And we can pop that. That gives us, removes burning, 24% increased chances and 21% increased amount recovered. Excellent stuff. We'll put that in there to refill. And then we'll swap it out for the normal one that's in number 1. We've got a mana flask there that's a greater one. We've got the speed, and we've also got an elemental resistance flag, which again will come in handy at the end of Act 1 boss. Alright, let's work our way up here. Let's look out for any goodies as we go. Few more packs. You'll notice now as well, as we're progressing through the acts, the pack sizes start to increase. At first, it's a little bit soft on you, but you'll now start seeing the pack sizes increase. Plus, we'll still encounter other named mobs, mini bosses, whatever you want to call them as we go. That is a free-link bow. Ours is rare. That's magic but not linked. We'll keep to that. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we need to find another way through. That's fine. There's one reason why I went down that side. 90% of the time when you come into this map, down this side... let me just move that around. If you want to move this map around when you're in the tabs menu... your arrow keys, and you can use numeric pad plus and minus to zoom in and out. I've come down this side. 9% of the time, this side is the blank side to get to this gate that's just blocked. Now, if we're going to this side, it will move us to the next zone, but we'll clear this side out and then we'll head out. Okay, let's go and do that. Work our way through, kill all the goatmen, pick up scrolls, look out for yellow drops or even uniques at this stage. They explode on kill. They can hurt. If your fire resistance isn't up, they can hurt. Okay, that's another weapon quality upgrade token, so we'll take that as well. And we're really just working through the axe now, trying to level up, work through the passive tree, get some better links and colours in the gems, maybe try out a bit more utility. Again, guys, use the utility a bit freely, have a play around with it yourself. You don't need to follow the guide strictly. Try and follow it fairly strictly for your main abilities. But for your auras, any heralds, any supports that you get... have a play around. You know, we've put in the Ballista Totem, haven't we? Okay. Let's just clear this little section. Not too big of a map, this one, or a zone, I should say. I should stop calling them maps, shouldn't I? Because we'll get confused. The end game is maps. Okay, let's put a wall of totems up. Fantastic. I'll just take the blues for now. We may end up prioritising yellows if we get more yellows drop. There's another one. Let's just clear out this little section. A couple of blues, so they will give extra XP. Will deal a bit more damage. You usually drop a little bit extra as well. We did get some yellow gloves. We got an extra quiver there. Ours is 1 to 4. That is 3 to 5 fire damage, unfortunately. We'll take the blue ring as well. I don't think we've got a blue ring. We've got a normal ring on. So let's have a look at these. Fire damage to attacks not really going to affect us because we don't deal elemental damage. But it has got a slight increased rarity of items. So it's not great. But it's better than the normal one. The neck is 3.4. That's 3.8. And the other item, the gloves... we can put them on actually because we only need the 1 green. So these have got evasion, increased evasion, a bit of lightning resist, a mana per enemy killed, and a bit of stun and block recovery. Certainly better than the blues we've got on at the moment. Excellent stuff. Okay. And there's a level. And there's a large mana flask. I'll take that for now, just in case we get a 3-for-1. We are heading this way, and then we're heading to evasion and life. Alright, I think this is the right way to go. So we may end up... Oh, there's a chance orb. Lovely. I think we've already got one of those, haven't we? Pop another few of those down. Another yellow chest piece. Although that one is a robe. So it's not good for us because it's energy shield. It's more dex based. Int based. Well, let's have a look at it. Max life, max mana, fire resist, lightning resist, and a bit of energy shield. Ours has got max life, cold resist, which we need for the boss fight in here. And it's dex based, armor and evasion, so we'll keep this one as opposed to that. If we didn't have a yellow shirt on, I may have equipped that. If nothing else, just for the extra modifiers at this stage, at this early level. There's another silver coin. Okay. We are at the ship graveyard. Let's just quickly do... I don't think there'll be too many left. There's 44 left. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll move on through.
Life and death live side by side.
Alright, now there is a waypoint in here, so we'll be able to go back to town and sell. Let's do that. It's also worth noting as well, obviously I'm doing a World of Warcraft playthrough. In this game, you don't get rested XP when you log off back in town, as you do in World of Warcraft. Kill Mervale. That's our next quest here. We shall sell to you. I don't need to identify anything else. We can sell the blues unidentified. We don't need that. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. We're selling that. We'll keep... we're up to greater. I won't. We'll sell that now. And those gloves can go. And that can go. That's the magic one. No, we'll get rid of that now as well. I think that served its purpose. We did a vendor recipe then, if you noticed. I've only just noticed it. We got a lightning resistance ring. That would have been because we traded in one of the iron rings, the normal one that we had on, and also a green gem. But we don't need lightning resists. Not yet. Not for the next boss anyway. Okay, 7 silver coins. 3 weapon quality upgrades. 2 for the armor scraps. 1 glass baller's bauble. These and these gem cutters prisms, quite hard to obtain, so you do not want to be wasting them too much. Chance orbs we've now got 2 of. Next time we get a white item drop with a little green background, might keep hold of them for you, and we'll just demonstrate something at the end of this video. Let's work our way through here. Now there's Fairgraves. He will give us a quest to go and get something called the Allflame from a cavern. We're not going to accept the quest, just so I can demonstrate the way this game auto pops quests for you. We'll just keep moving. And try and head towards the cavern that we need to go into. Transmute orbs. Always take your currency. Check for chests, trunks, boulders. A large mana flask. We're really waiting for superiors now on those. Okay, there's a yellow. We'll definitely take that. We'll take the blues for now. Kill them before they charge at us. That one did get us. They're doing a bit of damage. There we go. That's a bit better. Another greater mana flask in blue. Well, we'll definitely look at that one. Reduced amount recovered, instant recovery, but it only recovers 41. We'll keep with the normal one, I think. Okay, this is the cave we want to go to for the Allflame, which we hand back into Fairgraves after. For now, let's just explore a little bit more, see if we can find the second exit of this zone. What are we on? 15 minutes. We should have time. Oops. Yellow vest. Let's take that. Nothing in there. Nothing off you. Nothing in there. A scroll. Great. I really want to demonstrate getting something good out of these chests and barrels, because they are worth popping. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to want to give us anything, does it? There's another silver coin. Very nice. More currency. That's currency as well. We'll take that. Aha! Okay, we have an essence. Alright, these... We've not come across this yet. So what these do, they will convert a normal item to a rare item, but they will... It's an essence of greed. They will guarantee one modifier. So we just click that to pop him. Drop some ballistas because he is a rare. And they do a bit of tanking for us then. They're really good. There we go. Fantastic. So we've got some shards, some orbs of alteration, and the essence. So if we apply this to armour, it'll give us a roll of 5 to 14 max life. A quiver, it'll give us fizz damage leached as life. We'll give it a belt, it'll give us flask life recovery. Other jewellery, we will regenerate life 1 to 2 per second. And on a weapon, we can add a 0.5 to 0.7 modifier of physical damage leached as life. So these, you can roll a normal item and guarantee one of those properties out of the, on a rare item, the 6 that are available. So we'll take the essence. There is an essence tab. Is there anything we might want to throw that on? Jewellery. What does jewellery do? Regenerate 1 to 2 life per second. Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will use this just on the amulet, because as well as doing the regenerate 1 to 2 life per second, we've got 1.9, not a bad roll. It's given us a little bit more life, a little bit of an evasion, and it's given us some extra mana. So it was worth converting that to yellow. When you get these essences drop, I would recommend using them. You do come across them quite often, especially in the early levels as well. I mean, we're still in Act 1 here. And we've already come across that first one. We may get another 2 or 3 before we finish this act. Let's put up a wall of ballistas for this bad boy. They're a good way to convert some of your white items to yellow if you need, and at least guarantee one modifier. Right, we just got a yellow helm, which should be an upgrade instantly. Max life, max mana, increased rarity, which doesn't really mean much. A bit of lightning resist and reflect to melee attackers. Alright, well that's okay compared to our 8 cold resist. We will take that over the blue one, purely because of the extra modifiers again.
I'm not up to that just yet.
And I think we are getting up to the end of the zone. We are up to the end of the zone. Right, let's work back to the cave. We now know where we're heading when we've done with the cave and we've done with Fairgraves. How are we for loot space? We're doing okay. We've got some blues we can trade off for yellows if needs be. You didn't really drop much for a rare, did you? Never mind. Let's keep going. More scrolls, more scrolls. Some yellow gloves. A yellow sword. Take the scrolls. Let's identify... Well, let's identify all of them. So shift click, shift click, shift click. Because we'll sell them identified anyway. The gloves. Let's have a look. Hold control. So they only give armor 15, so they are really strength based. Physical damage to attacks, attack speed, armor, and a bit of fire resist. The ones we have got on give evasion, more evasion, lightning resist, and mana per kill, stun and block recovery. Either or with these, we're dex based, so we should really be looking at evasion. But these are an either or. You could take the extra damage for the attacks and the fire resist over the lightning resist. Armor over evasion, again, either or. But we are dex based, so we'll keep with what we've got. Okay, we are here. Let's head into the cave. After killing some more beasties. Nothing there that we want. I think this map is almost done and dusted. Almost. Yeah, this map is as good as clear now, I think. Right, let's jump down here. There isn't a waypoint here, but it's not an overly big zone either. Let's work our way through. Nothing there, nothing in the bone piles. Oh, a plague mask. Alright then. Which way is going to be the right way to go? I'm not sure, you know. We'll go this way, we'll see how we do. Portal scroll. Take care of those. It's also worth stating as well, we have already died once in the last episode. So when you die in this game, you do lose some XP. I believe it's 10% XP. Here's the quest item we need to pick up. Pop a few ballistas down as a wall. There we go. You've not really dropped anything. Pick up the Allflame. And we'll get out of here. Right, let's head down to Fairgraves. Yes, you lose 10% life, I think. So those players that are running the high-level maps trying to get to level 100, every time they're dying and maybe hitting a brick wall at level 90, 95, that XP drop can be quite sizable. For us at this level, it's, 10% is not a lot, really. I may need to just go around here to get to him. I do.
Frankly, I would
Okay,
be surprised if you hadn't.
we shall hand this in.
My Allflame, understand. As a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
This is an optional quest, so this will either give us a talent point or it will give us a couple of respec points. But we'll take either. There's a superior flask, so we'll take that. We're going to keep hold of that until we can get enough to combine up to 40%.
You
Very nice. Right, so this guy has dropped us an amulet, a belt, and a bow, all in rare quality. Right, let's get back to town. We are nearly at the end of this video. Where is my portal? Down there. There we go. There we go. And I'm not sure if there's a portal at the very start of the next zone we need to go into.
Fairgraves.
I will investigate that, so we get a passive skill point. Now, I can't accept it yet. I've got too much in my bags. Let's do a quick sell. We do need to identify you, and you. Now, your fizz damage, 15 to 57. It also gives +1 level of socketed bow gems. So, anything that's in this bow, at the minute, it's only 1 green, which is unfortunate. But our caustic arrow, for example, at level 5 would actually automatically be a level 6. Increased fizz damage, adds 2 to 5 fizz damage, and increased critical strike. Compared to ours, which is giving a bit of increased fizz damage, but certainly not as much as this one. Fire damage, which is null and void for this build. Accuracy rating, 1 mana per enemy killed is nice. Cold resist is nice. We might try and do something with this. Now, it is rare already. So, to quality, it will cost us 20 blacksmith's whetstones. So, we can't do that. That just costs too much. The gloves we don't need. The sword we don't need. Strength, fire damage, lightning damage, cold resist. I'd rather keep our max mana and max life and the regenerate life, I think. And the belt, we will definitely take the belt because that will give us strength. Strength is something you will end up looking for on your gear to be able to use some of the red gems. Otherwise, you'll end up not being able to equip them because you've not got enough strength.
Goodbye.
So always look for your off attributes in your gear. So for this build being decked, we're looking for strength and intelligence. Let's drop all these in here. There we go. We will definitely use the belt though. That's quality 7. That can go away. Another quicksilver flask. That can go away. That can just be sold. This bow. We've got nothing. Unfortunately, we've got nothing to change that to a 3 socket and try and 3 link it. So on this occasion, we'll stick with this bow and sell it. We'll get more. We will get more. It's just a shame it didn't roll 3 sockets because with that physical damage, that could have been a decent bow for us.
While we live, we
But never mind. We will take what we get. On that occasion, not the right bow. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I hope, if nothing else, the aim of this playthrough was if you've ever been apprehensive to start Path of Exile, you're brand new to the game, you've tried it once before and quit out at looking at the passive tree, hopefully I can just get you through that initial difficulty curve. Talk you through it. Any questions, by all means drop them in the comments. I am going to try and just speed up the zones a little bit now. We did 2 zones this video. We'll push towards the end of Act 1. We'll still talk about things as we get them dropped, of course. But you should have the basics down, hopefully. Enough to be able to play through at least Act 1 and 2. So thank you very much for your time, folks. I really do appreciate it. If you are enjoying the playthrough, I would love you to sub to the channel. And drop likes on the videos. Always helps with other people finding them as well. So thank you very much for your time. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you again soon. Take care.